Review questions. 1. Which of the following native peoples built homes in cliff dwellings that still exist? Answer A. Anasazi. 2. Which culture developed the first writing system in the Western Hemisphere? Answer C. Olmec. 3. Which culture developed a road system rivaling that of the Romans? Answer B. Inca. 4. What were the major differences between the societies of the Aztec, Inca, and Maya, and the native peoples of North America? Answer: the Aztec, Inca, and Maya built large urban civilizations with centralized governments, organized armies, advanced architecture, written systems, except the Inca, and extensive trade networks. In contrast, most North American native societies lived in smaller, decentralized tribal groups. They did not build vast empires or large cities like Tenochtitlan or Machu Picchu. Their political systems were less centralized, and many societies were matriarchal. Their economies were based on farming, hunting, and gathering, rather than tribute empires. 5. The series of attempts by Christian armies to retake the Holy Lands from Muslims was known as. Answer A. The Crusades. 6. Became wealthy trading with the East. Answer D. Venice. 7. In 1492, the Spanish forced these two religious groups to either convert or leave. Answer A. Jews and Muslims. 8. How did European feudal society operate? How was this a mutually supportive system? Answer: European feudal society was organized in a hierarchy: king, nobles, lords, knights, and serfs. Lords owned land and provided protection. Knights gave military service to lords. Serfs worked the land in exchange for protection and a place to live. It was mutually supportive because each group depended on the others. Lords needed labor and military support, and peasants needed protection and land to survive. 9. Why did Columbus believe he could get to the Far East by sailing west? What were the problems with this plan? Answer: Columbus believed the Earth was round and thought Asia could be reached by sailing west across the Atlantic. The problem was that he underestimated the Earth's size and did not know the Americas existed. He believed he had reached Asia when he actually landed in the Caribbean. 10. The city of became a leading center for Muslim scholarship and trade. Answer B. Timbuktu. 11. Which of the following does not describe a form of slavery traditionally practiced in Africa? Answer D. A system in which people are enslaved permanently on account of their race. Traditional African slavery was not race-based or permanent in the same way as New World slavery. Critical thinking questions. 12. The Inca were able to control an empire that stretched from modern Colombia to southern Chile. Which of their various means for achieving such control do you think were most effective, and why? Answer: the most effective means were their extensive road system, disciplined army, and organized administration. The roads allowed fast communication through runners called chasquis. The Mita labor system ensured public works were completed. Strong central leadership also helped maintain control over distant regions. 13. How did the Olmec, Aztec, Inca, Maya, and North American natives differ in their ways of life and cultural achievements? How did their particular circumstances, geography, history, or the accomplishments of the societies that had preceded them, for example, serve to shape their particular traditions and cultures? Answer: geography played a major role. The Olmec, Maya, and Aztec developed in fertile Mesoamerican regions that supported agriculture and large cities. The Inca adapted to the Andes Mountains, building terraces and roads. Many North American natives lived in diverse environments: forests, plains, deserts, which led to smaller, decentralized societies. Each civilization built on the knowledge of earlier cultures. For example, the Aztec and Maya were influenced by the Olmec. 14. What were the lasting effects of the Crusades? In what ways did they provide opportunities, both negative and positive, for cross-cultural encounters and exchanges? Answer: positive effects: increased trade between Europe and Asia, expanded European knowledge of Eastern goods, growth of cities like Venice. Negative effects: increased hostility between Christians and Muslims, persecution of Jews, long-term religious tensions. 15. Was race identified with slavery before the era of European exploration. Why or why not? How did slavery's association with race change the institution's character? Answer: before European exploration, slavery was not primarily based on race. People were enslaved because of war, debt, or punishment. In the New World, slavery became race-based and hereditary. Africans were enslaved permanently, and their children were also enslaved. This created a harsher and more rigid system than earlier forms of slavery. 16. What are the differences between the types of slavery traditionally practiced in Africa and the slavery that developed in the New World? How did other types of servitude, such as European serfdom, compare to slavery? Answer: African slavery, often temporary, not based on race. Enslaved people sometimes became part of the family. New World slavery, permanent and hereditary. A strictly race-based. Enslaved people treated as property chattel. European serfdom. Serfs were bound to the land but were not owned as property. They had limited rights compared to enslaved people in the Americas. Review questions.